Well, I guess that didn't work. No success for me today. Alright, we're getting started here. Back to more E's. Memories of Celceta. I think I'm still the same person I was the last time. Maybe not. Who knows? Roll around the speed of sound. Wrong game. How you doing, Mal? Hi, Coma. How are you? Well, when you're playing Archive Time, you roll out the work. Oh, thank you for the subscription. You definitely didn't have to do that, but I greatly appreciate it, man. How are you? Mal, would you do a shout out for him, please? Just running some errands? I do believe that's a, should be a lowercase L. That'd be the right there. Persona 4, huh? Well, I appreciate it. I always appreciate when you stop in. I've been lurking in a couple of your streams here and there, but I saw you didn't do a stream today. Whew. I almost lost my mouse. Did you get everything moved in for your sister? This is rare. Ah. I am regretting coming in here because I do not have a person as strong against flying enemies. Oh, fun. Thank you, man. I appreciate you stopping in. I'll check out you playing some Persona 4 soon. Stop! Make sure you have a good one. Ah, stop! Tomorrow's source city ordinance. If you're in the public building, you've got to have a mask on. Ooh. I'm sure that's going to make a lot of people thrilled. Hi, meow! Yeah, especially at Walmart. We'll be seeing more videos of people complaining. How you doing, meow? Well, it gives me a +2, which is better. Protects me against paralyzed. That's not bad. Meow's also mom can shut herself out unless she wants to send me some Gato pictures. I'm destroying my whole island. Why are you destroying your whole island? What did that poor island ever do to you? It was ugly and organized. I'm sure it wasn't that bad. I mean, it's not a cast perfection island, but whose is? Here's my enemies. You're on his perfect math. All straight lines. Yeah, that is not surprising me with you. Okay, we need to use a heal item before I walk in here. And I got heavy anyways. That was easy. That was such a cute picture. My cat's overlaying in the corner right now. I think the heat's kind of getting to him. Just for that, you guys die. Could have left you alone. You could have lived, but no. Oh darn it, keep going the wrong way. Well, my cat's sitting there oversleeping? My room's a little mess, but... See? It's oversleeping. Dog's right there. Or a dark spot on the floor. That's Buttons. He's been sleeping there for the last... God. Oh man, I have to walk all the way around. I forgot about that. Fudge. I don't remember where the thing is. It's hard to tell. Oh, we gotta go back to town real quick. Cannot forget to that. Cannot forget to go get tickled one more time. She's in... I think she's in the community center. Yep, there she is. Hey, will you let me tickle you? Of course. You big tickle lover. It's... 1-0 says not like it matters. I finally saved up 3 million so I can move all my houses and shops. The turnip exchange? That was so much fun. Come and let me tickle you again sometime, big boy. It should be all the quests so far. Help if you go to the journal. Yep, that's all of them so far, but when I get to town, I do believe there's a couple more new ones. I work Sunday mornings and can't butt them. Can't butt them? Buy them. Is that what you meant? I'm assuming that's what the turnip exchange is something buying. I don't really have a clue since I don't play the game. Okay. I don't plan on it. But thanks. Not quite my cup of tea. What do I have equipped right now? Bronze Edge DX. That one. Turbo Show is a website where you buy turnips and games. It's life consuming. You can find people online who will sell you turnips for hundreds of times what you paid. I would really buy for around 100, sell for around 600. So I made 20 million. Now, do you want an app that after you enter your weather for a few days will predict 100% accuracy your weather and meteor showers forever?
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Well, it's because you can't predict them. Now can predict them. Well, that's going to be kind of nice. I like this already. Give your weather seed out of a possible 2 billion, then close your weather and meteor showers. My day up, I bought Diablo 3 for the Switch today. We went and did that. We went... down, dropped some meat and stuff to some friends. Did a couple errands. Went across town to the used game store, found that. Husband cooked dinner. Spent some time with him since it's our anniversary today. Oh, that was a good day. How was your day, Meow? Thank you, Mel. It's just our wedding anniversary, so it's not like a big deal. We had been together a lot longer before it was legally allowed to actually legally let us be married. Fourth. Thank you, Animal. How are you? Welcome to stream. How far did you get today? Are you almost done with Xeno Chronicles 2? I did look for that too. I could not find it, Meow. They had the expansion for it, but not the regular. How? How many chapters are in the game? You can tell I missed a lot of Meow streams when she was playing the game. Oh, so you're pretty close then. Ooh, is it hot in here tonight? Oh, that's the trailer you were talking about. I'm not sure I care about a sequel. I kind of find it interesting they're doing it as a two-player co-op game. I'm going to die! I'm regretting every decision I have made. Every decision. You say 2 more streams for him? There we go. Took them out. Woo! It's those damn cutscenes. Yeah, I noticed that even in the ones you were playing, the parts I watched, they have a lot of cutscenes. They really love cutscenes in that series. Maybe, just maybe. They're taking it a little too far. Okay, so I don't have any treasure chests in this, so I can leave this room. Almost every dang boss is interrupted by a cutscene that when you lose after the battle in a cutscene. I don't know, Mel. There's a lot of cutscenes in the Xeno. When you play the original Xenosaga, it's pretty much what the whole game was as a movie. It reminded me a lot of Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Okay, so I can go to this teleport to get to that chest real quick. And then I'll be done with everything but this one chest here. And then a couple minor areas I can't get to yet. Like, I can't get to that one yet. When you're playing the original Xenosaga, when I played it, the first... I'm trying to remember how many hours... I think I played 5 hours of the game. When you're in it, there's like 3 hours worth of cutscenes. I need to go the other way. No, come back here! Well, I'm chasing. I can't kill him, so it won't matter. I want to go get this treasure chest real quick. I also don't mind cutscenes with information on with the Star Ford. Yeah, and I mean, how many of those actually do that in that game, though? Every Metal Gear Solid cutscene, NPC exposition protagonist, it repeats its final statement as a question. We can go up. The Risky Bandana. For such a while, I posted a list of my Switch games as a Google document, invited people to pick 2 games they'd like to see played. Size total, we'll get a... Whatever gets the highest total, we'll get a straw poll winner is next. Oh, that's cool. Colonel Snake, you have the strength to get through the base strength. Snake strength? Stealth? Stealth? Whoa. Come here, fishy. There we go. I don't know if I ever killed one yet, so we're killing one real quick. I don't want to fight you anymore. That sucks, because Darkest Dungeon and Bioshock could be good games for you. You've already done Bloodstained once. Or maybe a couple times, haven't you? Because you did it with Zangetsu, too. You've done it a couple times. Oh, I want to go with the chest. I hate having chests left. Well, I meant on stream. How many times have you played it on stream? Is it 7 times on stream? Yeah, because you did it once with her, and I thought you did once with Zangetsu. Oh, you're in the middle of Zangetsu's? Okay, let's see. I think it's all of them. Excluding this one, which I cannot get to because it's behind something I have to destroy. Same with down that way. Now we can go back to town. We'll be up for 5 a.m. for work. Have a good night. Thank you, Mouse. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Have a good night. He says good night, Buttons.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Cat gave me a dirty look and rolled back over. Oh, he woke up to it. Trust me, even just saying that, he woke up to it. He just didn't care. Uh-oh. City seems a bit livelier than before, don't you think? There are a whole lot more soldiers now, too. They're all in your head. Leo was called back here, too. Seems like something's going on. Whatever, let's go see Governor General's... Governor General, see what's going on. We need to give her a report after all, and while we're there, we should try to figure out what's all the hubbub about. Trying to feel like we get as much of D3 story out as much as possible in adventure mode. Okay. I try to get some cleaning done as early as I can. Story bad, adventure equals fun. Okay. We'll have to see if Canadian can play too to see what time he's working tomorrow. Seems to be able to been able to fully complete the map as far as the river. As I had expected great things from you, and you still managed to exceed those expectations. I was waiting to leave this in your hands. Put this up as a reward for your efforts so far. Our other explorers and bounty hunters have entered the forest as well, though through it is proving a challenge for them. I will be really waiting your next visit, gentlemen. Is there anything else you wish to report, Adel? Missions in the Beast Tamer you encountered? At the very least, I have not given permission for any such individuals to explore the Great Forest. They both seem pretty tough, kind of worries me, you know. 2 such individuals appearing in the Great Forest is a great matter of concern. I feel it may not be a coincidence. Until recently, I may have suspected them to be spies from Espana, as our forces with... Ouch. The forces have been in conflict with them. However, we can discount that now. Espana no longer has the willpower nor the ability to pose such a threat. So, nothing new, then. It will make it go faster? Okay. So we got no leads on how to cross the river, and we don't have any ideas what's over there aside from knowing it's called the Primeval Lands. You mentioned a great number of ruins you've encountered within the Great Forest too, no? Perhaps you'll find some ancient records that will point you to the right direction. Well, I guess we'll have to keep looking. But I say, though, it really feels like our investigation hit a wall. Rather than blindly searching for where to go next, perhaps it is wise to take this opportunity to stop and reflect. I may suggest you rest here in Kasan for a while. I'll be sending the Roman army into the Great Forest soon. Should I hear any reports from them that may be of interest to you, I will be certain to inform you as soon as possible. The Roman Empire. Now that you mention it, there seem to be more soldiers around Kasan than normal. Till recently, our forces have been in a stalemate with the Altagan army on the southern African front. However, in recent years, the Dragon Knights have been rapidly gaining strength. I heard they've created a new kind of warship capable of incredible speed. So to keep the Altonians at bay, Roman has elected to deploy additional forces to the continent's western regions. I see. Just trying to think of all the things changed in the world, and we're out fighting monsters in the woods. To speak frankly, these forces were sent here without my input and feel unneeded. Yes, you two are far more valuable. Right, I'm afraid I have a meeting to attend to, but if you require anything, do feel free to let me know. Gotcha, thanks a bunch. I think we have an encounter with somebody else. Yep. Are you by chance at all Christian? Oh, please excuse my lack of manners. You're just a bit infamous around here, you see. I am most delighted for this opportunity. My name... Oh.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I have heard all about you from the Governor General and Commander Leo. Between the incident at the mine and your mapping of the forest, we seem to be quite indebted to you of late. While I am only a recent arrival, I look forward to seeing more of you in the future.
Are you with the Roman Empire army? Haha, I'm afraid so. I'm in charge of the unifying the Celestian army and the Roman army as Governor General's Griswalda's aide. Now, if you excuse me, I'm afraid I cannot keep the Governor General waiting any longer. Looks like the Romans are finally sending some half-decent soldiers over here. Given the riffraff we've had so far, it's about damn time. Looks like we're a bit too late to get too much of everything else done today. Hope we should go to the inn and have something to eat for now. We can plan our next move from there. Alright, our biggest problem is now how to get across the river. It'd help if we knew whether or not you can make it across before you lost your memories. If so, then we could just try duplicating whatever it is you did. Is there anything else you remember so far that might give us something to go on? Select the most relevant memory. Alright, 2 flies in here and they're really starting to piss me off. I don't know if it matters. I think the tower is the one you have to select, though, if I remember correctly. Because we haven't ran into it yet, and I think that's the most important part of this. Yeah. Of course, that tower. We haven't seen any towers at all so far. Can't say for sure whether or not it's in the primeval lands or not, but we're certain it doesn't seem to be over here. I don't know, how does this sound? Tomorrow, let's go our separate ways and see what we can find out. Like Griswolda said, when you're stuck, the best thing to do is go back to the drawing board. So I thought I'd try gathering some information. That is my job, after all. Oh, it's fine, Meow. I know you said you're tired, so if you want to chat, it's fine. I can entertain myself. That's the wonderful thing about me. I'll start by checking all my usual sources. I might learn something we can use. How about you? Any ideas? I'll just laze around bed. I'll drink that, see if we can beat me at my own game, as it were. Things have changed in Kasan since we first started working on the map, so there are bound to be some leads. But for now, it's time to get us some sleep. Let's go Rail Western Hunt. Oh, how did I miss him? Hey, you seem pretty late, awake and alert. I guess it's goodbye for now, then we'll meet up again later and see what we got. First things first, I'll be heading off to see an old friend. It's going to be lonely without you. Really? I didn't peck you as a lonely sort. I can even see you as a hermit. Anyway, though, I won't be gone long. I'll meet you back here tonight. If your heart for ideas, how about doing some of the quests off the inn's quest board? You're kind of a hero to these people here, so I'm sure they'd be pretty happy. And if you're doing nice things for the locals, then info will flow easier than pouring a wine out of a bottle. Oops, I stretched this out way too long as it is. See you again tonight. Take care. So we got challenge. Look for someone who has been to the Great Forest. Don't care who. If you have challenge, talk to us at the town square. Then we got the head miner Wagner, who's down at the... Well, it's a temporary miner, so he's down at the mine. There should be 2 new quests on the quest board. Both of them are marked as urgent. Perhaps it'd be best to complete them before the end of the day. So we're going to save this. Because 1 is a luck-based kind of thing. And I love luck-based things. We need to go find Mouse real quick, though, who should be right back here. So we got that General Leo loves pizza. Oh, Edel, did you have a look at the board? Hi, Canadian, how are you? I was just talking about you. Hey, of course you did. So that means you're up for our challenge? I sure hope so. Yay, there we go. Okay, here's what we want you to do. We want you to show how skilled a treasure hunter you are. We're working on a map. Nothing. I was talking to Mal earlier. We're talking about tomorrow doing a little bit of Diablo 3. And I said we should probably check to see what you're working tomorrow and see if you're free at all. You're working on a map of the Great Forest, right? So we thought you might be an expert at treasure hunting, too. That's why we hidden treasures all around town. We want you to find them. You're going to be looking for lots of gold ore. They're super expensive little rocks that made gold stuff out of. If you find them, you can keep them as your reward. We've hidden 5 of them in total. Come let us know when you found all 5. What? What'd you need hints for? I thought you were a better treasure hunter than that. Well, it's not much of a treasure hunt without hints at any point. It's more of a scavenger hunt, right? The whole point of a treasure hunt is to find treasure with riddles or clues to guide you. Just looking around the whole town trying to find tiny treasure would be really boring. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's decided. If you need a clue as to where the treasure's hidden, come speak to me. Oh, and if you really can't find one and want to give up, just come and let me know. We'll have to admit, we've beaten you if you give up, though. And you don't want to do that now, would you? Okay. Well, he works tomorrow morning, too, so I'm assuming he works, so I think he said 5 a.m. So, since they get an hour lunch, he's probably working a 5 to 2. And then I know he has to take the bus home, so he wouldn't be home until... Well, so he's going to be up at 5 a.m. So he probably doesn't work till 7. So he's probably not home till, like, 5, 6 o'clock anyway, so... But he's also Central Time. So it'd be like 4 or 5 o'clock for us. One, two, go! So I'm fine with that. I know there's one here in the bar. There it is. Is it disgustingly hit? Oh yeah, it was 95 degrees today. Hello, El Chubra Nibre? Chubra Nibre? Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. Yeah, it was hotter than heck here today. I am looking forward to it's supposed to cool off and only be 88 tomorrow. There it is. I'm doing good, thank you, other than being really warm today. Hey, hands off my kitchen. Oh, it's you, Adolf. Thought it was a thief. Thank you so much for helping Wagner during the incident at the mine. Where's his wife? Do I look that old? You wound me, sir. I'm his daughter. Whoops. What are you doing here, by the way? Treasure hunt for gold ore? Oh, you must be playing with my younger brother, Evan. Ah, that explains why he's been sneaking around all day. I'm very sorry for the trouble. There's a tower in the Great Forest? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of anything like that before. Very little is known about the Great Forest around here, after all. Anyway, thank you for playing with Evan. You really are a nice person. Feel free to come in here anytime. And good luck treasure hunting. So do you ever play an Ease game, El Chubra? Chubra? Oh, Tuba. Tuba? Oh, there it is. No, I don't want to talk to the horse. Incredibly pleased. I think there's one back here. Oh, have you? How'd you like it? I actually played Ease Origins just before this one. I still need to finish it because I get the I did the first 2 runs through, and I still got to beat the Claws run through. I stream Unicas. There it is. Yeah, it was the final boss is a big pain. The good thing about a lot of the older games of this one, especially when you're looking like Origins and those, if you ever struggle on anything, you level up once or twice, and it becomes so much easier. How delightful! So that's just a little side thing if you purposely try to lie. You get to deal with more to Gruda. Yeah, the Claws playthrough is a lot harder than the first two. I had a pretty easy time with Unica going through up until the final boss. The final boss is the only one I really struggled with her on, and even then, it only took like probably 4 tries, I think, to beat it. Um, Remember his name. The Fact Kid was to me harder on the final boss, just due to the fact his tax weren't as fast and he was a little slower. But I think if I got the upgrade for speed, I think his would have been so easy. Alright, so that one's done. We took care of Mouse, now we have to go over here and do this one. We'll save again before. There he is. Hey there, Adol. Looks like you saw my request on the board, no? Man, I really appreciate you of all people agreeing to help us out. So how about it? You ready to lend a hand? Thanks, I really appreciate it. Right, then let's get to it. I'll show you where I want you to work. So if I remember correctly on this one is it's like a random kind of thing to get. But if I remember correctly, the piles that have the gold on them are the ones you want to hit first, and the more stuff you get, the better the reward is from him at the end. Look familiar? It should. This is where the monster appeared before. Because of that, it's too risky for us regular men to stick here. We are forced to abandon it. But you're a whole nother story, Adel. Anyway, getting down to business. I want you to use this pickaxe to dig out as much ore as you can in the time provided. Naturally, gold was an ore as I'm most interested. I'm not going to give you a specific amount to dig, but you'll be paid based on how much you're able to mine. So, well, go for the gold. The more gold you dig out, the more money you'll get. So give it everything you got. Oh, and everything other than the gold ore doesn't count, so you're free to take it with you. Finders keepers. In effect, the more you dig, the more you get. So the bottom line is keep digging. Don't stop for anything. I don't think that should get... I think that should cover about cover matters. Did you get all that? Excellent. Well then, let's see what you've got. Dig as much gold ore as within time limits. Yeah, so many rules. Oops, wrong one. It's still better than the stupid, shopkeeper. $8,000 gold. Something else in your mind? A tower? There's a tower in the forest? I know you can see a huge tree, but I've never heard anything about anyone seen a tower. Oh yeah, I did hear someone discover a village in the forest recently. If you can believe that. Wait, that was you, wasn't it? You just never stop blowing people's minds. Sorry I can't be any more helpful, but good luck finding whatever it is you're looking for. And thanks again for your help. Oh, you have a good night, Canadian. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Sleep well. Oh, thank you for the follow, El Chuba. I appreciate that. You will see me tomorrow as we're playing Diablo 3. Not on stream, though. I will not be streaming that. I've already streamed quite a bit this week. Way more than I normally do. Are you serious? I'm serious. He ran through here in a total panic. His face was as red as a beetroot. Ha ha ha, that's not a very nice thing to say about beetroots. Hey, do you want to go and take a look? At what? Whatever's going on over there, or Leo's face? Both, of course. Good, no one wants to hear my dumb voice on stream. I've heard your voice on stream. It is perfectly fine. I'll let Mel stream that one. Let's go then. He was headed toward the Great Forest Gate. Oh, excuse me. I don't think there's anything else. I think I come up here and find out. Remember Zelda remake of East 4? East 3's remake was Alpha Felghana. And then this one is the remake of 4, which the originals ones were called Dawn of the East and Mask of the East, depending on who made it. Because they made 2 games of East 4 at the exact same time. One was made by... oh crap! The name just completely flew my mind. They're the Hudson Soft. And then the other one was made by Falcom's older company. And they made them pretty much at the same time. They were both kind of loosely... They're definitely different. One took more of a path from the original East games. The other one to have a little more liberty, and they kind of junked all that and just made their own game. But they kind of both focused around the exact same concept and the same story overall. The wind must feel amazing up there. But how do you even climb that high? Someone said they saw her climbing up the outer wall. Really? We're allowed to do that? Wow, I'm totally gonna try it. Idiots. There's no way you'll be able to make it without falling. That must be... Yay, Kana! Get down there from this instant! This is an outrageous! Government buildings are not for climbing! Commander, calm down. What if she climbed up there too? You know. What are you going to do if she jumps? What? If she jumps down here from that high up, all because you told her to get down? Commander, you'll be a murderer. Grr. Well, then what am I supposed to do then? That wasn't in my job description. You'll have to try and persuade her to climb back down. Make her realize how much she has to live for. Well, why should I have to do that? Well, maintaining order in the city is your job, isn't it? I suppose I have no choice then. You up there, can you hear me? Don't do anything foolish. Think of your parents. If you jump all the way from there, it's really going to hurt, you know. And think of all the food you'll never be able to eat again. I don't think she can hear you. Guess you're gonna have to climb up there yourself. Preposterous! I could never. Are you scared, Commander? Oh, of course not. You are scared. Hi, Ebot. How are you? I am not, I say. Ah, Edo, perfect timing. I'll let you have the honor of taking care of the situation. As it's a good show of good faith, yes. I'll politely decline. I knew you would. Leo, go save her yourself. Who said that? You will address me as Commander Leo. Saving peoples is the Army's job. Yeah, don't make Adel do all the work for you. I'm doing pretty good, thank you, Ebot. It'd be better if it actually cooled down again. It's your turn to do something useful for a change. Go on, Leo! 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 Oh, they're all cheering him for him. I think they're just enjoying the spectacle. But especially now with the Roman army here, he's going to look terrible if he doesn't go. Grr. I'm feeling sick today because it's so hot in here. But yeah, I mean, with it being so warm, it's like, oh my god. I just don't want to do anything. Even in my house, we have the air conditioner running. It got up to like 78 degrees in here. It's like, oh my god, stop. I said you address me as Commander Leo. He's running away. Wait, look over there. I think he's trying to get to higher ground. He's pretty fast. I can't whistle. There's best I can do. That's our roaring Leo. Wow, he's actually scaling the wall. I didn't think he'd actually be that brave. Leo, 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 Leo. She jumped. Eek. I've been looking for you everywhere. What is the meaning of all this commotion? Let me down. I'm scared of heights.
Commander, take it easy.
But El Turbo, if you ever played like the original ones, they were like a bump tack one. And oh my gosh, they were a lot tougher because if you didn't quite get the right spot, it was always a pain. You always had to be, because everything was a pixel, and you know square. You could move half squares when you move left or right or up and down. So you always wanted to be a half square off every enemy when you attacked them, because it was a guaranteed hit on the enemy, but it was a miss on you. But if you went straight for them, they would usually hit you and you would not hit them. And most of the bosses when you're playing Ys Origins are the exact same bosses you fight in the original Ys game. Other than, of course, the main baddies. They're not in the original Ys game. This place is huge. I can't believe it when I saw it. And the houses are all made of stone. This town is so big, I didn't know where I was going. I thought the best thing to do was head for the tallest, most central building I could find. I never see you with so many people around. So my best bet for spotting you was to climb up as high as possible. I had no idea I was supposed to be up there. I'm sorry, okay? Thanks. But you wound up getting in trouble for what I did. I'm really sorry. I just can't believe how different the world is outside Komodo. I think I understand how you must have felt now, at least a little bit. Yep, aren't I amazing? Well, the little bit you told me about the route you took me to Komodo definitely helped. If not for that, I'd still be wandering aimlessly around there, out there somewhere. Besides, no one's better at me than sneaking around the forest unnoticed. I've come up with all kinds of stealth techniques to make sure none of the men are better. Hunting than me. Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor. I was pretty shocked to hear Remnos had kept his strength a secret from me, but I still haven't heard a peep about it from Remnos himself. All I know is what Father and that woman told me. So I said that I wanted to go and find him myself and ask him what his deal is. Well, I'll search for as much of the forest as I can for starters. Like I said back in Komodo, I am no good at sitting around and planning. I'm a doer, not a thinker. So right now I'm going to find Remnos and talk with him. And if everything I've heard is true, I'm going to slap him. I mean, it's pretty rude when you think about it. You just can't decide that you're better than someone and hold back on their account. That's not fair to me at all. In fact, it really hurts. But then after I slap him a few times, I'm going to hug him really tightly. And thank him for this experience, so he better be ready for me, or else! Don't I know it? I asked Father about it, and he said I could go as long as I travel with you. So, will you take me with you, please? Really, you're not just saying that so I'll feel better? I don't want you worrying about me when you need to get focused on getting your memories back. I'll just be tagging along for the ride. Still, thanks, Adel. They serve food and drink here, right? We should have a toast. Well then, to our reunion, and to getting our memories back and reuniting with Remnos. Cheers! She's... Adel's... Yay! Gulp, gulp, slurp, chomp. Did she eat the cup? Ah, that was wonderful. I've never tasted anything like that before. Oh yeah, where did Durin go anyway? Huh, my head feels all... Karna fell asleep almost instantaneously. She must have been exhausted, or can't hold her liquor. I should keep my eyes open for if I find an Ys game for my olds. I gotta love those fights. I think the only one that came out for that one was Ys 3, Wonders of the Ys, which was the one they remade into Oath of Felghana. Da 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 da. I'm back. Hope you haven't been waiting long, Edel. Well, wasn't expect to find Karna here. Why is she asleep? Did you drug her? You didn't. I almost got away with it too if it wasn't for you and your dog. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one. Your sense of humor really scares me sometimes. Thought so, it's just juice. She must have been dead tired. Well, we can't have her here like this. Give me a hand carrying to one of the rooms. What are you staring into space for? Come on, this is a job for her prince. Adel, look at her legs. No, no, not like that, you pervert! Karna's legs were all cut up. Her shoes looked really worn. Whoa, look out! Check out the soles of her shoes, completely ruined. She must have gone through a lot to get here. Ramnos, wait for me. I'll bring you home. Gotta love, because they released Wanderers for the E's for both the SNES and the Sega, in which they're essentially the exact same game, except the Sega ones, um, to me, is not as good as graphical looking, but it plays better and has better music than what I think the NES one does. And then the final boss plays way different on the Sega one. The Sega one's actually harder to beat the final boss than the SNES one was. Adol and Duran carried the exhausted Karn to her room, leaving her to rest. I see. So I figured she'd probably go after Remnos, but I didn't think she'd come all this way through the forest on her own. Now, time to get down to business. Yeah, I think so. Well, actually, I'll let you answer that for yourself after you see this. Do you recognize it? Duran produced a well-worn notebook. Managed to get my hands on this from, well, let's just call that a trade secret. It's full of information about the Great Forest, which is surprising in and of itself. But look at this bit right here. There's an image that appears to be a hand-drawn map of the Great Forest with notes scrawled all over it. The handwriting looks somewhat familiar. I have no idea what this pattern of diamonds on the left page is all about. But look at the map on the right page. The words Primeval Lands are written at the top. I'm pretty certain this is the ground origin. And look at this bit in the middle. Duran pointed to the word tower. Are you playing dumb on purpose? This was yours before you lost your memories. Not a bad find, huh? See, the information game isn't all about rumors and hearsay, but items like this, too. Seems pretty likely you dropped this right around when you got hit with whatever it is that cleaned your memory. Oh, wiped your memory clean. And it looks like, to me, after visiting Komodo and Selray, you crossed over to Primeval Lands. But what's more important to us right now is this bit right here, right on the river. Looks like there might be a passage in the underground ruin, barely a stone throws away from Selray. You must have gone through there and come out on the other side of the river. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess I am. I did go through a hell of a lot of trouble to get this after all. Let's get some rest first and set out in the morning. Besides, Karna's coming with us, isn't she? And she needs her rest even more than we do. So we're heading to Selray first. I did hear about the village near the river from my father, but this is the first time actually going there. Should probably meet with Ozma too and see if he knows anything about this underground road. Alright, Adol, as soon as you're ready, let's hit the road. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Today's scoop is about Commander Leo's subordinate, Sancho. His junior Panzo looks up to him like an older brother, but Sancho is actually the youngest of 3 siblings. Isn't that interesting? No, it's not really. I'm trying to read the... Gotta love the voice. I if you like him. I do try. Unfortunately, I have a tendency of forgetting what voice I give to somebody. So then all of a sudden they'll turn from one to another. Um, Yeah, I don't think I get anything new in here. So it wants me to go back to Ozma, so I have to go all the way back here again. I'm like, where'd my music go? I was getting concerned for a moment. God, I hate going that way. It's the fastest route, unfortunately, though. Because going this way, I have to go all the way around. It's just a pain in the ass. Oh, they finally got out. I don't know why I thought that was before the exit, not after the exit. Are you still there, El Chubra? Did you ever own a PSP? No, we have Vita. I don't know if they have them on that, but I know. Well, this remake was on Vita, if I remember correctly. But the remake for 3 they had on PSP, and I think you can still download for Vita. So that way you could always play the remake of 3 as well, which is a really good game. They actually made the story better on it than the original. Made the bad guys a little more interesting, I think. It's still really, really short. So if you can find it, don't spend a lot of money on it. I mean, it's a good game, got good music and all that. It plays a lot like this, except for it's just Adol by himself with magic. But it only takes probably, first time playing it, getting everything in it, 15 maybe, between 15 and 20 hours, I'd say. That might be pushing it. Hey, if it isn't Adol and Durin, welcome back. Thanks to you, there hasn't been any poison in the river at all for quite a while. We still haven't managed to catch the culprit, though. I'm not surprised. He doesn't seem like the type to make it easy for anyone. There have been others coming and going here, too, aside from you guys. Right now, that Leo fellow who's been here once before is inside the village. He keeps complaining about how he wants to cross the river. Since you're here, you should see Ozma. I'm sure he'd be thrilled for the visit. Let's go, Adol, to the Ozma's place first. We should introduce Karn, too, while we're here. Ooh, this is Ozma House? Yeah, he's really young, yet he's the village leader. Really serious guy. Adol, is that you, Adol? I am pleased to see you again. Actually, there is something I wish to discuss with you. What a coincidence. Oh, you had something to discuss with me as well. Please, make yourselves comfortable. So, you have found a way to cross over into the Primeval Lands, huh? Yeah, apparently Adol's managed to make it over there once already before he lost his memories. At least it looks like to be the case. Can't say anything for sure until we've been over there ourselves. But in order to make across the river, we'll need to find the entrance to the ruin mentioned in his notebook.
No.
Sadly, I do not. Adol, I have had something on my mind ever since I saw you last. As you know, I was never told the real secret of the Spartas. You mean the reason they treated as sacred beasts? Indeed. And yet, despite being told, I feel it is my duty, perhaps my destiny, to know the answer. My family is no longer with us, however. It is inconceivable I may never be able to learn the truth. Still, I desire to know. I wish to unearth the secret of my mother and my father protected for so long. Ozma? The secret beasts are said to have come from the primeval lands, as I previously noted. Naturally, there's no guarantee I will find the answers I seek there, and I do apologize for making such a selfish request, but I must go to the primeval lands no matter the risks. So, with no one to tell you the answers, you want to go on a journey and find them yourself, huh? I don't know the whole story here, but I definitely understand exactly how you feel. It's like, if you just stay in your village and pass this chance, you'll end up regretting it later. Looks like Felgana is... Oh, so then, see, you're definitely right in there then, so that wouldn't be too bad to pick up all of them. E7 is a really good story. It's exactly kind of like this one right here. It takes a lot longer. The bosses are more... everything, the boss and everything is just like this game exactly to the T. The only thing that I don't like about 7 is the quest system. The quest system is very poorly made in 7. I think it was the first one to have them because I don't think the original this one had quests in it, if I remember correctly. 6 had quests. But most of 6 quests, I think, had to do with fighting beasts and things like that, if I remember correctly. Whereas 7's is, I want 10 of each of these items, and it takes you forever to collect them. And you have a limited amount of time to do it before you hit a certain part of the game, but you don't know what part of that game is until you hit it. Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles is good. The good thing about the remakes, especially of this one, even the originalist one, this ties in a lot into Ys 1 and 2. And once you play Ys 1 and 2, you see a lot of the nods this game gives, especially in this remake. It also gives you some of the nods you see in Origins, and it gives you an understanding of what the first games were really about and why they made Origins to kind of help give them more of a backstory. And then a lot of the remakes you start to see, they give little nods to each one of the games. 8 was the first one that really... Well, 7 did too. 7 did a little nods to 6. But 8 did a lot of nods to this game too, and it kind of gives you a connection to this game and the originals. So this is a journey you want to do, you should do it. You don't have to be... You don't have... God, I can't read. I haven't even had anything to drink yet, and I cannot read. So if there's a journey you want to do, you should do it. You don't want to have to always wonder what might have been. Right, Adol? I almost feel guilty for hoping you would say such a thing. Still, thank you. Just give it your all, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And even then, there's always something to learn from every fail. So chin up. This will be a good journey. I'm happy to have this with us, Ozma.
Yes.
And you, Kana. And so Ozma explained to the people of Selray, with some difficulty, that he was departing on a journey. They seemed hesitant to accept it at first, but soon realized that they had depended on him for far too long, and wished him well. I believe all of my preparations are now complete. It feels strange to be leaving my home on a journey for the first time. Oh, believe me, I know I know right where you're coming from. It's a big mix of excitement and nervousness. Your stomach's in knots, your heart's pumping right out of your chest. I think Ozma's probably more concerned about his responsibilities. What are you implying? What'll happen to Spartans while you're away? I thought you were the only one who could look after them. There is another in the village who can take care of their basic needs. That is all she can do, but it should be sufficient. Normally, even that would be forbidden by the laws of my tribe, however. Aww. Right. Getting back to the matter at hand, leaving here and following the river to the north should lead us to the ruin. I have marked where I believe it should be located on your map, should you need to confirm its location. Alright, all, you ready for this? Let's set off! So, now I actually have more than 3 people in my party. And we are going to switch out Durin for now. Because, as you see in my party ability at the bottom, when I have Ozma and Karna, switches to increased damage, because both Ozma and Karna are long-distance attackers with piercing, and Durna is a striker. I will eventually be changing that to where I have all 3 of them, because there's certain areas that I want to have a striker in, and this is not the time, though. Oh, they gave... they upgraded his armor. That's cool. So, we are going way up there. I don't really need to heal. Yeah, froze him. Yay! Oh! Well, that was an easy battle, actually, for once. Both are good games. I think Ys 8 is better. Because, one, it's newer. The only thing is you'll probably be spending more on Ys 8 than you will this game. But not by much. And Ys 8 doesn't have a lot to do with the other games. The only thing you're going to miss out is they have a character that's in this game that appears in that game, which is not required to get. So I would definitely recommend Ys 8 first. If you hadn't ever played the series, I would recommend either this one or Oath of Agana first, just because they're easier games. Well, easier. And it kind of gives you an understanding of the story and what's going on first. But I think most people like Ys 8. Meow actually played Ys, and it was the first game playing Ys 8. I got her addicted to the series now. According to Adol's journal, the entrance to the underground ruin should be around here. Adol came here pretty recently, right? Is there something the matter? Okay, the two questions I can ask is there something the matter or are you hungry? No, it's nothing. Probably just overthinking. Okay, let's see if I can find something that looks like an entrance. Gee, I wonder right there. What's this? Appears to be a unique mechanism without knowing its function. However, we should exercise caution. Hold on, I think I've seen this somewhere before. Yes, in the journal. That's right, it was in Adol's notebook. There was a picture in there that looked just like this. Adol took out his journal. Let's see. There it is. Here we go, right here. The pattern of differently shaded diamonds is indeed strikingly similar to the picture here. Alright, I'll time to get thinking. I like how this is a puzzle. Such a diamond press expression impressed the Oda light, unlight depression as well as all of its adjacent depressions. So meow. How many moves do you think it's going to take me to finish this puzzle? I can't finish it in 3. I will have to finish it more than that. I do appreciate you thinking that impossible could happen. 9. Anybody else want to make a guess? I will tell you, it's more than 3. 42 is the answer to everything. Oh, I love you. All done. Come on, everybody, let's see what's inside. That'd be 4. I love the 42, though. I don't remember if there's a boss in this place or not. I think there is. I think he's in the next room. Edo, look at that statue. Yeah, in Casa Mine, you said you heard a voice coming from it. You'd have thought we'd find another one. Who'd have thought we'd find another one like it here? I've seen a statue like this in Yukamoto, too. It is said that many hundreds of years ago, there was a giant settlement in this area, large enough to be called a kingdom. A kingdom? Say, Adol, didn't you say you heard something like that from Brumnos, too? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's right, 800 years ago. He was really fascinated by stories of it and always tried to research more about it as an inspiration for his poems. Although he wound up researching it in private since Father and I were criticizing him just a little too much. So these remains of an ancient kingdom, huh, then? They may be connected to the primeval lands as well. Okay, what are we waiting for? And of course, playing any Ys Origins or any other Ys games, you start to recognize that statue anyways. Other than render design, character models in this game, and the menu graphics, such amazing work. Yeah, that's the thing about Loveless games. These games always have been top notch in a lot of the graphics. The music has always been the focus to me on any of the Ys games, because the music has always been a huge draw to me, because I've always loved the boss battles, just the environment music, everything always is just fitting perfectly. Yeah, there is a boss in this place. Cunning strategist. Oh, I, I've achieved 500 excellent kills. I said my first one I played of any of the Ys games was Ys 3 from the SNES. And I was hooked then. I hope to someday be able to play Ys 5. I keep hoping every year they'll actually release it. So we got a treasure chest to the north, so that's where we're going to go first. Ooh. We'll definitely equip those. Not in him, though. Oh, they took off her. I forgot they took off her stuff, so we need to increase her attack. And definitely her Wanderer's Cloak. Put that back. Oh, I forgot I took that off. I forgot the enemies were pissing me off. Oh! Look, I got archers up there. Ooh, a big enemy. And he's dead. Oh, man! I have to remember to come back here with Durin. Oh. Wait, can I switch them out now? Whoops. Oh, I can. Shoo. I will gladly fight you again. You're easier than hell to kill. Worst part is the stupid heavy thing. When a cup HP slowly regenerates while still. We gotta leave the water on if I remember correctly. Oh, nope, I gotta shrink down to small size. Yay! It froze me! Left or upright? I think I'm gonna go left first. So looks like I got another path that way. I don't remember which was the wrong way. I'm gonna go back. God, Karna, stop it. She's on speed. We definitely need to get bigger. It froze me! Stop it! Oh, you're pissing me off. Stop freezing me. Oh, great. Now I'm on fire instead. And that's gonna kill me. I like how I can't jump down from there. Not that far of a jump, I swear. Karna went up. Why would I not keep fighting those things? Think I want to be a level 21 before I fight this next boss, too. Not too far off. One or two more of those big things and that should do it. I'll just listen to the music for a little while. Hope that's okay, everybody.
Our adventure's only just beginning.
Alright, go around. This is the only part I hate doing. Oh wow, I'm on the other side of that now. Whoa. Getting close to that level. And Adel died. God darn it, I was just about done with the battle. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to go get something to drink. So, back in just a moment. So I'm taking a word of advice out of Meow's page, and I'm gonna relax a little bit, chill out. Ooh, that's strong. Ooh. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I am drinking. I just upgraded this stuff, so I'm not going to upgrade to that one because that's just stupid. Does increase my attack any. Meow's a bad influence on me. It's all her fault. I blame it on her. Oh, I know. I'm like, why can't I go down? I don't have the thing equipped. There's my level. I'm happy now. Well, I should say as happy as I can possibly be. Goodbye. Yeah, this looks like a boss room right here. I like how I was way up here. Now I'm way down here. We're going to do another drink real quick before I fight the boss. I'm evidently spill half of it on my face. I swear, that's my full drink. Ooh, that's potent. God. 14% liquor alcohol, no wonder. Whew. The book have El Varon. Oh, crap. No, I don't like this location. Guard up. Now it's going to be a little bit harder. So as you see, Karn is really made for this battle, other than fighting the feet. Yeah, 14% alcohol. I'm drinking a mead, so they're usually a little more potent.
Do you like it?
Music is not sure if I ever got this wrong. Well, this is homemade. Well, it's kind of homemade. It's still done by a brewery, but it's a small brewery. Will you do give me a taste of that one too?
You want to?
Husband's gonna make me taste his too. What's this flavor? I, honey. Oh, I probably won't like this one because it's got honey in it.
They all have honey in it.
Well, okay, but well, it's got apple raspberry.
Tristan, are they on a laptop or are they on
Actually, I like that one better.
phone? Because if
I don't taste the raspberry as much. Mostly apple.
and all I do is uninstall the
You can try that one too if you want.
I've already had
Oh,
them.
did you?
I've had them both.
Yeah, I like that one better. Because mine's... See, I don't taste the apple as much as I do the blueberry with this one.
Okay, do you know what
The blueberry definitely takes over the taste. Well, we're out, but where are we? Looks like a very lively place. It appears to be a graveyard, and a well-kept one at that. Not quite as what I was expecting. So we're in the primeval lands now, right? Look, over there. Is that Komodo's great tree? Seems to be, yeah. And if that's over there, then I think we can safely say we made it. These are the primeval lands for sure, right, Edel? Could be a different tree. Doing that one. No, I think we'd have noticed another tree like that. Come on, Adel, we made it. We really made it. We've arrived at a strange new land, and we should be shouting with glee or moved to tears or something. Or screaming. Close, but I said moved, Karna, not terrified. What is this? What's what? Yeah, take a closer look. The gravestone. Here lies Adel Christian, died at the age of 18. Adel and the others examined the front of the gravestone. The inscription was carved into a smooth, clean surface. What? Raspberry mead sound interesting. I need it. Actually, it tasted really good. It's a the one he had was a honey apple with raspberry, and I didn't taste. I'm not much into raspberry myself, and it was actually pretty good. The one I'm drinking is a honey apple wine with blueberry and cherry, and I really only taste the blueberries, and that's it. Which blueberries? I like blueberries. I like cherries. I love cherries, and I love apples. But all I taste is the blueberry and nothing really else. I don't remember dying. Now that's something you don't hear every day. It's actually it's a local brewery near called Norse Nectar. They have a website for norsenectar.com. Probably be expensive to hell to send it to where you're at though. But unless there's someone else around here who happens to have the exact same name as you, still the fact that it is a graveyard here, and all indicates that this side of the river is definitely inhabited, and by all appearances inhabitants must live quite nearby. Yeah, these flowers are still fresh, and the gravestones itself looks brand new. Not to add to the questions we've already had, but this has been bugging me since we found the ruins entrance at Selray. I wasn't sure before, but I definitely am now. There were no signs of anyone going through those ruins in a long time. When we hunt, we often have to follow tracks of beasts, and even when there are no tracks, there are always signs. But there were no tracks near the entrance or exits of the ruins, and no signs of disturbance within them. But here's a grave with Adel's name on it, so that proves he did come through here, right? And if this wasn't his point of entry, then how did he get across the river? I cannot imagine any other route. It seems that we are left with more questions than answers. Look at that. We saw that earlier. Isn't that the same kind of bird we saw in Selray? I don't think it's a bird. It looks like one, but it's not flapping its wings. Well, if it's not a bird, then what is it? It came from deeper in the primeval lands. But beyond that, I have no idea. Are you okay, Adel? Oh, here we go. Memory time.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
On wings of their own creation.
Hold on.
What is it this time? Adel explained that he heard a voice in his head and described what it said to him. What? That doesn't make any sense. You weren't kidding, Ozma. I've got nothing but questions swimming around in my head right about now. I know, isn't it exciting? For you, I'm sure. If it weren't, I think you were some kind of imposter. We won't find any answers we need by standing around here. I agree. We should continue up the hill and try to find the people who attend this graveyard. Closer to the truth. Oh, well, let me read it. I was hoping it would. So, even though this is yellow, I can't transport to the yellow ones over here because they're a different shape. So only the ones of this shape and color can I teleport in this one. Which is why the only thing I really don't like about this game. think that, if I remember, that sucks. Is that amazing? A town that's deep in the Great Forest? But not just that, but look at it. It looks like a way more technologically advanced place than even Kazan. What is a structure over there? The one surrounded by thunderclouds. Seems like some kind of tower. You forgot already. That old notebook of yours had a tower marked in it. Remember? We're on the other side of the river now, so that's got to be the place. It looks almost magical, like something out of a fairy tale or an old legend. I'm sure Remnos would be overjoyed if he could see it. I'll have to bring you here sometime. I'd say it's high time we go in for a closer look, shall we? God, I love this music. Oh god, I remember this. Completely. First time I got so lost. The town is that way. Come back here, little one. Must die. Yeah, because that leads me to town right there. Wow! Level 22 already? Well, I did get a huge amount of experience from the boss, didn't I? I did forget that. Yeah, in our country, alcohol prices generally through the roof, but you never know if that mead finds a way here. True. It's really good. And I've had a lot of mead that I was not very happy with. This is definitely not one of them. Crap. I need to go back to my other towns, though, before I go any farther. Someone tells me I missed something. Bye, Don. What country are you from? I'm out of curiosity. Finland, okay. Probably a lot cooler there than it is here right now. Yep, there we go. Super test weapon. I thought I was missing one from here. I had something to pull up for my the tickle quest because I can't miss one of them. I think she's still in the same place. Yep, there she is. Gotta be tickled. You're so honest. Wow, it's like you're sensitive. Oh, God. That was so much fun. Come and let me tickle you again sometime. God. That just sounds so wrong. Maybe my mind just goes to the wrong places, but oh my lord. Would you be willing to assist her at all? Really? Thanks. So what do you want us to do? It was something about testing a weapon, right? That's the one. Not just any weapon. A super weapon. That's the important part. Okay. At any rate, as you can see, I'm currently a blacksmith's apprentice. As part of my training, I decided to forge some completely new types of weapons. And you would like us to test those weapons out in a combat situation? Well, at least one of them, yeah. There's one detail that I should probably mention, though. These weapons need a little more refinement before they're complete. That's why I need them tested in actual battle with real monsters. They have to be put through their paces to work out all the kinks. In their current states, both weapons are a little unreliable. That is an understatement. Don't say I didn't warn you. This is sounding pretty sketchy now. You'll be fine. I have two weapons. I'd be thrilled if you test one out of them on the field. There's a sword and a gauntlet. Which would you prefer? Is it alright to test out only one? Would it be better not for us to take both? Now, I've made up my mind to focus all my energy into one or the other. Basically, whichever sounds more appealing to potential clients. I'd rather make one amazing weapon than two great ones, you know? So what'll be, a spectacular sword or a superb gauntlet? Make a choice. Your path is incandescent. Well, I'm not bothered either way. It's up to you, Adel. Well, I always choose the sword. Sorry. Wait, what were you expecting? Are you suggesting my description of it didn't send shivers down your spine? Honestly, it's bad enough that cough, die, cough over there. I mean, it's bad enough my esteemed master doesn't appreciate my amazing naming sense. I expect a more open mindfulness from you. Well, that escalated quickly. As for what I want you to actually do, how to equip this weapon defeating 5 Rangos? Can't remember where to find them exactly, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Once you've taken down 5 of them, let me know, okay? Good luck! Oh, it's those things. So, the funny thing about this weapon is that it's a flame sword, but it catches you on fire instead. His weapon, if I remember correctly, is a lightning one, and it actually paralyzes you, which the paralyze would actually probably be better than the flame. Nope, don't want to fight you. Don't want to fight you. There's one. So you see, I'm now on fire. Oh crap, don't kill it. There we go. I am all done. Thank God. No, I just want to get back to town. Excuse me, everybody. Cheers. Ooh. Hey, it looks like you finished the test. So how'd you like my weapon? Wasn't it sizzling? It was hot stuff. I can't believe you said that with a straight face. Ha ha ha. Must have been quite the warm welcome, huh? As you probably figured out, it's barely usable as is. I'll get to work on refining it now, though. Based on your report, hang on just a second. Alright, it's done. I name it the amazingly incredible, deadly, destructive... Shuru, stop messing around in front of the customers. You calling it the flame sword, and that's final. No one gives weapons boring names like that these days, you know. You've got to... Hey, what are you using his name for? He wasn't the one who forged it. This is my work, damn it. It's an injustice. I don't authorize the use of that name. It's not even my work without my amazing naming sense. Are you even listening? Oh, I'm broke. Whoops. Whoopsie. Oh, I love flame. Oops. Round we go. I need to get to there, so the best spot is there. Whoops. Upstairs? Yeah, it's up here. The building that doesn't make any sense. Crafting materials. Karn and friends would like to ask you to find some materials to do my crafting. If you get a chance, come see me in workshop. And Shaman Pee-Pee. We're going to do the crafting one because it's literally right next door. Yeah, you got a few minutes to listen? I'm sure you already know my job involves making all kinds of different crafts. Recently, though, I've been thinking about expanding my lineup, so I'd appreciate if you could bring me some of this new material I've been trying to find. What material would that be? It's called indestructible shell, but you can harvest it from the monster near the river, but we don't usually go that far into the forest. Indestructible shell, that name alone says it won't be easy to harvest. Yeah, it's a very remarkably sturdy thing, which makes working with it all the more difficult. But if I can get my hands on some, I'd like to try to make all kinds of different new crafts. Sounds like a worthy goal. So how many do you need? 30 should be plenty. 3 indestructible shells. Alright, come on now, let's go get them. Thanks for the help. Oh, look, I've got them already. We brought you what you asked for, Sizen. You did so. Thanks muchly. Alright, let me try making you something with these. Can you just wait a moment? There they are. This should do it. Yeah. Wow, this is nice, and it feels more powerful than the accessories used to craft. Is it really okay for to take this? Of course, it's the reward I plan on giving you from the start. Besides, the shells will last me a long while. Thanks to you, I can create all sorts of new accessories from now on. So if there's anything else you want me to make, just let me know. Haha, thanks. I can't wait to see what else you come up with. We'll be back with anything new. So, he's actually got a new item in there. Which I doubt I have money for. The Hero's Cloak. The power depends on how many enemies you defeat, and I need to get some monkey hair to do it. Once I get monkey hair, I can make this. And it strengthens the warrior depending on how many total enemies killed. Actually, gonna make one more of those. We'll give that to Ozma. Moose! Thank you for the 5 biddies, Moose. How are you? This isn't a bad one to get either, but I need to get some. I need to get one more silver nugget, and I can actually make that one with a little bit more money. But it helped to get the more experience obtained because it really helps. I am good with. I am good with is off for the next month and a half, and then Minnie's birthday. Minnie Moose's birthday's tomorrow. Awesome! Happy birthday to the Minnie, one day early. Oh, the wife is off. Got it. Hi, baby. See, one of your chickens, or I mean, one of your precious children has gone missing. The glory of working with school district most of the summer off. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yes, isn't it awful? They're always causing me so much trouble. Would you be willing to bring them home for me? Thank you for stopping in, El Chubai. I'm happy you stopped in. You have a wonderful night and sleep well. Except. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your assistance. So which one of your little ones has run away this time? His name is Sasami. I know it's more of a hen's name, but I like to think I'm more I like to think I'm progressive. God. He used to be a progressive soup. You can recognize him with his white feathers and the rest of my lovely little children, he's extremely cautious. So when you're trying to catch him, you do make sure you approach him from behind. If you try to approach him from the front, he'll just be sure to run away. So we've got to make sure he doesn't see us coming. Check. Do you have any idea where he might be hiding? I'm sure he's still in the village. At least, he's a bit of a scaredy puss, so he wouldn't have left. I think he'd be outside too, as he wouldn't want to approach anyone's home. So we're looking outside, but within the village. Okay, got it. That should be plenty I've worked with. Come on, Adel. Let's go get him. Mina's having a pizza party with cake, a piñata, and a large kiddie pool. Wow, nice. I'm jealous. There it is. Click, 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 click. So obviously I cannot approach him from behind this one because there's no way around things. So he runs away the first time no matter what. I may have gone overboard, but what can I do? She's daddy's little girl. No, never, never. So he'll probably... We're going to go downstairs first, look down this way, and we'll work our way up. Oops. I don't see him here. Didn't put him back up here, did it? I know. Go up to the 3rd floor, look for him. No, no white chicken there. There he is. I must talk to the chicken. Heh, gotcha. Let's take you back to Pippi. Thank you for so much bringing my lovely Sasami back safe and sound. Here's the reward I promised. Thanks. Now we can play nice with them, okay? Chuckle, of course. Alright, now we can go back to what I was doing. Oh, awesome, okay. Yeah, because I streamed for another... like, hour and so after you departed. Not that game, though. That will surely be exciting and fun. I gotta move again. I better drink my thing more before I fall asleep. Ooh. Only bad thing about drinking meat, it gives me heartburn. Okay, back there again. Leave all the bodies all over the road. Warn future travelers. Okay, so we'll go this way first. This should be the wrong way. That looks like it might be a little dangerous. Level 30? Oh, that's pretty easy, actually. Uh-oh. We got a memory. Ooh, that went right up my nose. Birds. What are you doing? Daddy, I'm sorry. I saw these books in this map and I... No, it's okay, Adel. You don't need to apologize. Daddy? A travel journalist? Does that mean you wrote all these books, Daddy? That's right. I travel across a few nearby countries before finally settling in this village. Look at this map, Adel. It's said that the beautiful white flowers that grow in this canyon only bloom one night a year. Daddy? Why did you become a travel journalist? Well, I suppose you could say I want to see things with my own eyes. Oh wow, he's definitely worth fighting. He took me about halfway up my next level. These guys barely even move the damn thing. Only barely hurts me. Saw Mel was trying to get you to. I saw Mel was trying to get you to Diablo it up. Yeah, I've got it. I bought it today. Oh, that one actually hurt. Holy crap. Yep, on Switch. Do you have it too? Yeah, he's been trying to get me to buy it for quite a long time. I was not 100% certain if I wanted to play it. Because it's not what I thought Diablo was. Yeah, and that's kind of why I didn't pick it up in the first place. I thought it was a shooting game. I didn't realize it was more RPG-ish. So I never picked it up before. I agree with Moose. Is pretty much only play with my GF and Mal. Well, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play it with Mal and Canadian. It's kind of like Borderlands. I mean, just like Moose said, Borderlands. I would never play Borderlands solo. I'm sorry, I just never would. The game is not that interesting. Oh god, Boots is in the box again! You need to get 2 boxes, Meow. It's time to order something else off Amazon. Cheers. Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live here. Hey, what are those twirly things over there? 4 players? Well, I say if you've got it, I mean, I'm sure I'll gladly let you join. We're gonna try to play tomorrow night. I'm not streaming it though. It's not a stream game. It's just a play offline and have fun. They're called windmills. The wind spins them to generate energy. Oh wow, I'm impressed you knew the answer, Duran. Very nice. Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing anyway. Based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that Adults caused some kind of trouble here too. And Khaleesi is pouting again. Aww. Offline and fun. I can take off filter. Yes, exactly. If you want to if you want to take the filter off, you can. I'll just put the game. I'll just put the stream on. But sure. Yeah, it's not a streamable game. Meow has seen the filter off. I'll be interested to see the filter off. We might get chased around. We might get locked in a house somewhere for a while. Who knows? Either way, we just can't stand around forever. So let's get this over with. Oh my god, but I posted the funniest picture in Discord today. Yo, yo, yo! And here we go again. Own up, Addo. What'd you do this time? It's a ghost! Huh? Well, what's going on here? It's Addo. He's come back to haunt us. Eek! This is your world. This isn't your world. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it was the people of this town who dug up that grave, Addo. They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Fall down the stairs, fall down the stairs, fall down the stairs, damn it. My son, oh my god, it's so cute though. Griff made an Insta for his cat Taco, so it's so pure. Adol? Is that you? Oh.
Gee, you've lost your memories. Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilica.
Kalilica. I will never be able to say that in my entire life again. Kalilica. Kalilica.
Pleasure to meet you.
I will say Kalakia and all the other crap, but not that one again. That's besides the point! You are quite the troublemaker, you know. First you wander off town, without permission disappear without a trace, and then you show up here again with no memories. I swear, the nerve of some people, I swear. I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know. After all, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? Wow, Edel, this kid doesn't mince words, does she? Now I think about covers the scolding, so if you would please come with me. I'll show you to my home. Oh yes, Moose After Dark is funny, filtered. I will be interested to find this out. That will be... it will be an interesting quattro of people. You imagine me in there. You've got Mel, Canadian, and Moose. Oh my god. Whoops, I hit a button. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I am the mayor of this town in God damn it. Calikias. Whatever the fuck her name is, grandfather. That's a party. Someone's getting drunk in that party. I must say, it's amazing to see you alive again. Edel, I had assumed I never would. Before you returned, you were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it, but I think we must feel to see you standing before us now. May I ask what made you believe Adol had to be dead? We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days, but no one could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned. Heh. Something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. I can't even imagine how confusing this must be all to you, but in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands, and I honestly cannot say how much I am at liberty to discuss right now. Calica? Calica? Yes, grandfather? When Liza returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldeal on this matter. Yay! Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here, in our guest quarters. I do not think that would be wise, particularly after what happened last time you were here. And your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I would think it'd be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one, Calica. Would you please show our guests to their quarters? See, I told you, I will never be able to say her goddamn name again.
What'll you do?
Well, since arriving here, we've learned not much. I am inclined to disagree. If this is where Adol's tracks end, there's a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it's a solid lead nonetheless.
Hey.
Did anyone find Calica and the mayor's reaction to Adol's memories loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't even seem surprised at all. That is definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced too. They've even got windmills and streetlights. What's a streetlight? Oh, right, they're little devices and sticks, basically. They lighten up when it's at nighttime. Big towns, you have a bunch of them alongside the road. When it's night falls, turn them on, and it's bright as day. Wow, that's so incredible! But you sure don't hear of too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd even be hard-pressed to find even one in Roman. Honestly, this town might be more advanced than any place I've ever seen or about in the entire whole empire. Makes you wonder what's the town like this doing in the middle of the Great Forest. You managed to remember anything yet, at all? That's the guy the mayor mentioned. Whoever he is, he sounds pretty important the way those two were talking about him. All we know about him is his name. However, beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest now and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a great idea to me. Is it time for dinner? Frida, give me a break. After tossing and turning, Addo finally gave up on trying to go to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. This is Aaron's room. It'd be rude to enter without permission. Well, I'm leaving without permission. It seems this door is a strange variety that cannot be unlocked from inside. This is Calico. It'd be rude to enter without permission. Okay, I'm confused. Oh, here we go. Like, you've pretty much told me I can't go anywhere. The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go outside? I think I figured out yesterday's sound issue. My headphone mic wasn't the mic selected, so it was my computer mic. So when I was lounging in the chair, no one could hear me talk. So only when I leaned forward. Ah, got it. That would do it. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in the Cassia mine in the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies.
Silly
Just
moose.
like this, on wings of their own creation.
And I claim to have an IT degree. Don't worry, so do I. Now then, Adol, please wait here for now. I'll call you when Lord Eldil is ready to grant you an audience. Tricks are for kids. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime, if you'll excuse me. That's why I don't. That's why I have my own personal IT guy. For goodness sakes, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone could be this disorganized. There are various piles of books piled upon one another here, all pertaining to the study of language. Among them are some with writing in an unrecognizable script. Various antiques, documents, and maps are all lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruined raid. A strange sphere slowly rotates in place. The pen art looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. It appears to be some kind of ship. Judging by the fact it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a warship. Appears to be some kind of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known, with a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, Adel. Lord Adel is expecting you on the balcony. Please come this way. You must be Adal Christian. I imagine you were quite shocked to be brought here so suddenly.
One day,
One
I intend for mankind to take to the skies, just like this, on wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Adele. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world. Moose IT guide does come in handy when I'm having a brain fart too.
Lisa,
I might have to borrow him, that way I can improve my stream a little bit. I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. If you wish to talk to Adel here, I'll take my leave
I am
now.
sorry.
Thank you.
Now,
Now, Adel, all of these books and blueprints you see before you, they all depict things that I plan to have someone invent one day. Indeed, one day someone will invent each of these inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry, all kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. That's right, recent history in any case. I've repeated this process for several centuries, ever since I came to this land. When a land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates, improve irrigation. In one age of violent plague spread across the land, I prompted development of a cure. As for a recent example, do you see the blueprint spread all over there? Observe for yourself. Not long ago, I showed those blueprints to a certain engineer. The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altigo have long been butting heads, but as I'm sure you know, at one point Altigo seemed to be at a disadvantage, but now the forces are even matched for one another. The reason for all this sudden equalization? Exceptional fast warship the Altigans happened to invent in the nick of time. I'm not sure where he went. There you go, one buttons. Well, it was 9 minutes ago. He came most of the way to me. He wouldn't jump up here though. He just kept looking at me. He's like, "It's too hot. Why do I want to be on top of you? Not for you. Not you're there, not here. It's 12:10 here. My anniversary is now over. Ooh. Goodbye, kitty." He's decided it was time. It is a little warm in this room, so I don't blame him. Oh no, I don't forget my anniversary. Nope, we have two anniversaries. Well, actually, three anniversaries we celebrate. We celebrate the dating anniversary, which is in December. We celebrate our protest wedding, which was in June, and then we celebrate our actual wedding. I can't really say we celebrate. It's more of, hey, by the way, happy anniversary. Okay, that's usually about it. Well, it's still kind of romantic, though. Indeed, very perspective of you. That is precisely what these are. The countries have been at odds for so long it would create an imbalance when one would fall under the other's flag. If Raman were to annex Altigo, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationship between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all of their own. Altego is a particularly complex region. It is generally best left to its own devices, but exceptions must be made. Hi, Born. How are you?
Are you unable to sleep? I'm so happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name? My!
That makes me so very happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol? Oh, not much here. Just relaxing, playing games. Seeing how far I can get and ease before I fall asleep, because I'm drinking mead right now. I actually really like their can design. It's kind of cool. I see. So your memories of me only just returned a moment ago. What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember of Lord Adele? Really now, that's most impressive. If your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but Lord Adele personally chose you and summoned you to this land. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of this tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. And I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Adele intended to impart. I feel I should I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. To avoid the existence of this town and Lord Adele becoming discovered by the outside world, I believe that you lost your memories when you left this area. However, you should only have lost your memories of Highlandness and environs. Nothing more. I'm sorry. I have no idea what could have caused that to occur. I've also never heard of anyone regaining the memories of Highland upon re-entering either. It may be some time before he can grant an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with the Lord Adele again. However, it's late and you need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adele, if you should remember anything else about Lord Adele, uh, I'm sorry, it's nothing.
Good night.
Good night to you. It was played too much Animal Crossing. That's a mood. Except I played too much Smash today. Ooh, Smash. Sorry, can you explain that again from the beginning? I doubt repeating the explanation will make its contents easier to understand. And I must confess, it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So basically, this Adele guy is some kind of god that gives people knowledge. We've seen some strange things on our journey so far, but this is pushing it. There is one point I would like to be clarified. You said upon leaving this area you forget everything that happened here, correct? Should that mean forgetting the knowledge you were given here as well, no? That's a good point. So go on, Kelika, or whatever your name is. I'm gonna call her that. Whatever your name is. What's up with that? There's no way to ask someone a question. Ha, well, I'm older than you, so there. You certainly be able to tell from how you talk. You're a spoiled little child. The idea that you should respect your elders because their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity. And people like you don't become mature as they get older. They just turn to grumpy old farts. What? I think Calico wins this one. But it's true that the people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Adele remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she is stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life, as if it were his own thought. Is that correct? Woo! Clap, 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 clap. It's good to see the rest of you actually have some measurable intelligence, unlike a certain someone. Pretty fancy system you got going here, though. So people remember the knowledge they've been given as if it's the thought of themselves. Does it mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone, but that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Unbelievable. So, can we actually go outside now? You may. Lisa has explained everything to the people of this town. There should be no further problems. Okay, well, I don't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town. Indubitably. Oh, I can't wait. Well, don't get too carried away. Gotta be careful not to overlook anything that might help you get your memories back. That's our top priority, remember? Something wrong? Oh, nothing. You just sometimes don't seem like you're all there. Then it's like you'll say the perfect thing. Weird. Really? I mean, I am a repetitive information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me and... Hey! Calica, I would like to trust you as their guide. Please show them everything this town has to offer. Okay! However, Adel, I must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. The north exit? In the direction of that enormous tower? The tower is where Lord Adele lives. It's also where Adele met Lord Adele when he came the last time. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. If you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it. So don't say we didn't warn you. Okay. That seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to me. That's a cue. Let's go check this place out. So barge into people's houses now. This house seems to be empty. This is Lisa's house, but Lisa's out most of the time, so it's usually empty. What about her family? She lives on her own. Both her parents passed away the year I was born. Oh. That's pretty much all there is to see at Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we? Well, Shadow, it's 1 a.m. for me. I have to go work tomorrow. Have a good night, Meow. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. I hope it's a very quick and easy day for you. Excuse me, Dario. Do you have something you need me to? Ah, Edo. Perfect timing. I actually have something I need to discuss with you. So what's on your mind? Actually, it's about your gravestone, Edo. I was the one who built it. Someone asked me to do it, but still, I feel terrible. I hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg of you. I'll never forgive you! Really? Phew, I'm glad you're not upset. Aw, you're so polite. Is something wrong, Ozma? A thought crossed my mind. Was anything buried in that grave? Oh, hey, now that you mention it. It can't be a body in there, so is it just dirt? No tradition of cases where there's no body are to bury the belongings of the deceased. I mean, Edo's belongings, that's what was buried in his grave. I'm so sorry. I just slipped out. I didn't mean... It's okay, we understand completely. Edo's belongings. From before he lost memories, no less. There might be new information discovered within them. For real, I'm going to tell the mayor we have the grave removed really soon. So please just wait a little longer, please. I don't think we should probably believe in for Darius' sake, if nothing else. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We don't want the poor guy to have a heart attack. Yes, but he's got a kid up here. When I grow up, I want to be an architect. My father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, all architects. I'd love to follow in their footsteps. What do we got? Well, I definitely have to buy a couple of these. Well, we'll hold off, see what we got. Ooh, we got a new weapon, Claymore. I can't afford it, though. Well, I'd take a lot to lose all my money. Why would I... I mean, it's nice to bring your strength up, but why would I? 37 defense, I mean, I'd rather have the defense. Who cares with 2 freaking attack? Is this some kind of shop? Well, technically, yes. This is Flaman's workshop, and the staff here are all responsible for all of the machinery in Highland. Machinery? Oh, aren't you familiar with machines? Well, Karn and Ozma are from the forest and live off the land, so they've never seen machines like the ones here before. You have seen them, then, I assume? Yeah, machines are complicated contraption thingies that do stuff in a nutshell. I see. So that your explanation was no help at all. And there you have it. It's a shame your brain isn't quite as big as your body. You'd be quite a genius. Oh, come on now. Give me a break. Hey, you, big guy over there. You're blocking the entrance. If you want to talk, move over and stop getting in the way of our customers. Well, I'm the only one who gets told off. Nice to see you all. It's particularly good to see you alive at all. We were discussing how this workshop is responsible for all the machinery in Highland. Does that mean these windmills outside were created here as well? That's right. I was responsible for designing them, in fact. Thanks to the knowledge I received from Lord Adele, anyways. Though all the wisdom I was given was also given to someone else as well. I see. I still don't really get it, but I can at least tell you're an amazing person, at least. Ha ha! But of course, you're a perceptive one, young lady. Don't get cocky, old man. Are all the girls in Highland like this? I thought it was just Calico, but this one seems like a handful too. Well, Tamilia is Solomon's successor, so she's not exactly a run-of-the-mill girl. Indeed, you may now bow before me. What's you, Calico? I see Kylo and his friends are with you too. Have you come to ask me something? Yes, we have. Oh, but first I should introduce you. This is Wiener. He's responsible for observing the river. Observing the river? Surprised there's a job like that here. So you've seen anything strange around the river lately? Well, yes, actually. Not long ago I saw two strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman, on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? The woman was, let's just say, lightly dressed and had long purple hair. The man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor. I remember them all well because they were such an odd combination, like a study in opposites. That sounds like... That man must have been the beast tamer we encountered. Yeah, the woman must have been the magician. So those two are allies. Sure wouldn't have guessed that. So you met them yourselves. Unfortunately, all it's all confirmed is that the two of them were together. They were on the opposite shore, after all. I couldn't hear what they were talking about, nor confirm exactly what they were doing. I see. At least for now, we know they're connected in some way. It's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the information. Oh, it was nothing. Happy to have helped. Thanks a bunch! Oh, Adolf, good to see you. I'm so glad you're alive. Everyone here fared to us. There are just some old dust and old dreams in here, but please make yourself at home if you can. Nothing but old dust and old dreams. Few too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me. Yes, I do have a lot. Simon and Betty are the descendants of scholars and the most well-educated people in all of Highland. While Adele gives the ultimate decision whom to invite in this town, he'll often ask for advice from Simon and Betty before they're doing so. Wow, they're so kind of like his heavenly advisors or something, then. No, not quite. We're not quite that important. Lord Adele's omnipotent... oh, God. Omnipotent and absent in truest sense, you see. But a result of that, he doesn't always see the same way as the human world. And that's where it came in. We provided him with the human perspective on things, nothing more. For it's an honor that he listened to us at all. I see. How long has this Adele been living in this region? Well, I couldn't give you the exact answer, but it's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you've ever seen any, but all the Winker statues in the Great Forest are images of Lord Adele. Hundreds of years? That means he must be really, really old by now. You won't be able to tell that if you met him. He looks and acts like he's still in his prime. I've never heard of him falling ill before either. But wow! His personality is a large part of why all of us in the island are in love with him. So he's incredibly kind and even has a great sense of humor. Just talking with him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty good guy, or God. I think we've kept you long enough now. True, wish for letting him go. But you're welcome to come back anytime if you ever need anything. Kalika, please make sure you have plenty of other places to show them. Yeah, I guess so. Thank you both for your time. So, I think we're going to call it here for the night. I'm going to have to grind a little bit, get some money, and get my weapons and stuff before I go too much farther anyways. Which is fine, because I need to get up, I think, 2 more levels before I fight the next boss, so... who do we have to raid tonight? Hopefully I go to the right page. Well, he actually rated me. Yeah, I'm calling a night tonight. I've been streaming now for 3.5 hours, which is, you know, for me, considerably a long time. So, I actually owe. Mr. Point actually raided me last night, so I'm going to raid him tonight. He was the one yesterday that had everybody come into my stream and say, "Bahana hammock." I would love to do something like that, but I am not that quite original. So, but thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you, Moose, for the 5 bits. Thank you for Coloma for subscribing to me. Thank you, El Truber, for following me. It's absolutely wonderful. I think that puts me up to 95 followers, so I'm 5 away from that lovely 100. So I'm excited. So other than that, I will probably stream again on Sunday night, and we'll be playing more of this game right here. So you all have a wonderful night, and thank you all for hanging out with me. I absolutely appreciate it, because you're all wonderful people. Good night.